ونبدأ بالبيان باللغة الإنجليزية علشان الزملاء في وكالات الأنباء الأجنبية يقرأوا دكتور أحمد سعيد أمين عام الجبهة. اتفضل.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to read to you the National Salvation Front statement following today's meeting. During these sensitive moments, the Egyptian people and their nation's institutions are writing a significant chapter in this historical national battle for democracy. Egypt has been stricken by an unprecedented wave of terrorism that is not less destructive than the unfortunate terrorist attack on the USA of 9/11. Egyptians today are enduring the war declared on them by the Muslim Brotherhood, an organization whose mask has dropped to uncover their true terrorist nature. The National Salvation Front is fully confident that Egyptians and their institutions are entirely capable of scoring victory on the Brotherhood and its terrorist allies, both locally and abroad. We confirm the following. 1. The present conflict in Egypt is not one between two political factions, but is one between the Egyptian people and their institutions on one side and murderous terrorists that kill and burn on the other. It is normal to see the Egyptian people strongly united with and supportive of its police and armed forces to face this terrorism and to achieve the objectives of the Egyptian revolution. 2. The NSF confirms that Egyptians have finally discovered the Muslim Brotherhood's true identity as an international cult with undeclared sources of funding and unclear governance, holding secret meetings in different foreign countries. But the wisdom acquired during 7,000 years of history led Egyptians to strongly refuse to be ruled by such a cult. NSF believes that it is high time for the international community to accept that Egypt is at war with terror. 3. The NSF condemns and denounces the terrorist attack by Islamic militants in Al Arish that ambushed 2 minibuses and resulted today in the barbaric execution of 25 unarmed and off-duty soldiers. 4. The NSF strongly deplores the double standard adopted by some Western countries, one that gives political cover to a terrorist organization. Some of these countries are repeating their failed experimentations of the past by creating terrorist monsters who will not miss turning against them in time. 5. The NSF believes that steps must be taken towards restoring the lost balance in the Egyptian foreign policy. Egypt must continue to engage in dialogue with the democratic nations of the world, both people and governments, to remind them of the true principles of democracy that the Egyptian people are fighting long and hard to achieve in their quest for freedom and justice for all, rights that are today challenged by the Brotherhood. 6. The NSF is dismayed by the continuous threats by some countries to cut economic aid to Egypt. The Egyptian people, as well as other nations receiving similar aid, are starting to realize that the aid provided is not out of goodwill or care for the poor and needy, but rather is a price paid by the rich to manipulate the will of developing sovereign nations. The Egyptian people will not put limitations on their free will or compromise the sovereignty of the nation. They will not compromise on their natural rights to determine their future. 7. Despite the attempts of the Brotherhood with the help of foreign nations to have Egyptians retract, NSF insists that Egyptians are strongly behind the roadmap that was declared and are strongly determined to implement it in the shortest possible time and to join the universal train of democracy. Finally, the people of Egypt will be forever grateful for the honorable positions of support expressed by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates in particular, and also by Kuwait, Jordan, Bahrain, and other Arab countries who support Egypt's war on terror, which is a threat on the whole region and all the human values in this world. Long live Egypt, free and united. Thank you very much.